Got enough room to park the truck out of the way while we open this job up. Customer special here. Show you what we can make happen. Guy bought this lot and he wants to put a house on it, but we gotta evacuate some trees off the premises. Got the little set up today. We might be bringing in the Prime Tech to hold some of the bigger material, but right now you can see everywhere he is mulched right now. There's just a little goat trail down to a well. Fired the generator up on the well pump and filling up the water tank. The reason we're running the water, one, fire danger. It's kind of cold right now, but you can look at this. It's November. We haven't got hardly any rain. Spray it for dust. He's spent maybe an hour zipping around in here, saving out the madrones. Those are kind of a nicer tree, not a lot of them around in here. Get rid of all these little cedars. Leave a cedar here and there, just so it's not a complete clear cut. Ways of doing it, have your property look good without being clear cut, but still be thin enough that the fire danger drops down a little bit. We're gonna take the big madrones. Those are in fact dead, so those aren't doing any good. Those will just become a hazard, and it wouldn't be smart to put a building anywhere near those. Take them out while we got the chance. Let's go work for a little bit here. That's what that machine's really good at. Easy access to this job. I just dropped it off on the blacktop out there. Zips in here. Low impact on first the blacktop with rubber tracks. And it's nimble. It can zip around in between these little trees and make quick work out of this rather than a big machine. It's kind of a brute. Doesn't quite fit all over in these smaller spots. There's a good rough draft worked in. I'm gonna go back through. Just trying to keep up with water right now because this ground it's got nice soil and it's just dusty. But I'm trying to keep up with the water so it doesn't get dusted out. But I'll go back through, grab all these little guys around the trees and stuff, hit it with a chainsaw if need be, and pile them in little windrows, and then it just comes through and zip them, no problem. But one of the benefits to mulching compared to scraping the soil clear of anything. As well, you're robbing the nutrients out of the soil by taking the trees and burning them. And this leaves good erosion protection on the soil because it's essentially kind of a mean version of a rototiller, because it takes all these sticks and all these trees and turns them into wood chips. And with the carbide head, it's able to subsoil a little bit, so it gives a good mixture of chips versus dirt. And it looks so much better if we're able to zigzag through there and leave select trees that are good, healthy, straight. These madrones will come out nice once they get a little bit more light. Gotta continue down the field there, or the hill. There's actually a sweet pasture at the bottom. Maybe we'll get a chance to get a view of that when we're all done with this. But we got to fuel the machine up. I think we've been working, I had to go grab the other machine and he was running while I was hauling. I think we got about 2.5 hours into this little area. Looking good. Alrighty, the landowner was happy with the progress we were making, and he added some more on it, a little bit steeper ground. So gonna go get the bigger machine with the steel tracks. You can see this one's got the steel tracks. This thing really, it can climb hills a lot better than the rubber tracks. So if facing downhill or uphill, this thing's got quite a bit more traction. It's got more power too, so going through, we're gonna separate the firewood, either cut it up for the homeowner or haul it off. But this madrone makes pretty good burning wood, so it's worth saving rather than just grind it up. I preach this in a lot of my videos, but this brand of machine, that head on it, has a hood on the front for containment, so you can work in tight areas around residential homes. It keeps the stuff more or less centralized. You can see a couple chips hopping out. That's compared to when it opens the hood. Throw the chips. Dad was just saying this place is going to look a little bit different when we're done. Originally, we were going to stop about here, but like I said, thought we were making good progress. Wanted us to do down here and steeper, and he doesn't like these cedars for some reason, so he said, "Oh, I'm down." He's putting ribbons on some of them that he wants to keep, but it still almost looked like he wanted a clear cut, so he's out there marking right now. That Primetech is just for a machine that you can carry on a gooseneck trailer behind a pickup, not bad. Gets it done. These two cedars, back right corner right now, behind you. Mow those two things down, I'll film you doing it. The ones you're about to run into. Watch yourself, he's dropping those two. In this little fella so you can realistically haul behind a pickup and mow down some little stuff. goes. Keep pulling too, it'll do. Yeah, if it stopped you, you're done. Alrighty guys, this job it's always changing, but if you guys can see the little hallway I knocked in for a little bit of a view, I talked to the landowner again and he said he wasn't too concerned about getting the view of somebody else's stuff, so left a little bit of a buffer down there. He can cut a couple down later if he decides to, but they were scouting over there, seeing how much they wanted to take, and they found that oak tree hung up, uprooted and hung up in another tree hanging over the road. Pretty dangerous. So it was even more dangerous, it seemed like, to pull that sucker out of there. Broke the 20,000 pound pole line, doubled with the Prime Tech. Pulled on it as hard as the winch on the back of the Prime Tech would, you know, dish out, and then crept forward. Had a little bit of holding wood and it popped, knocked it down, and we're all good. But looks like we might get work from that neighbor and that neighbor down there as well if all goes to plan. It's Prime Tech zoned area, but it's all blacktop getting it there, so it's going to be tricky making the leap to get it across the blacktop and down to the neighbors. But again, we knocked out quite a few, I'd say 6 to 8 inch cedars and less. Knocked those out. Strategically left a couple here and there so the place wasn't a complete wasteland. This here is the area that Dad first started mowing in. He thought the building site was up where I parked, but this is actually the building site right here. So all that maneuvering to save trees, he went back through it, just mowed them off. But it's worked out good having the Prime Tech and the 12 here. Both machines have 10 hours on them right now, and the excavator's got a couple. The rest of the time was spent watering and hauling the machines in here. Loaded up the oak tree in the back of the truck. We're gonna haul that off. And then tomorrow I'll feature this in a different video, but I'm gonna bring the tree shear. So you guys will have that to look forward to in the next video. A couple of these trees are in a weird spot, so I'm gonna try bringing the shear and see if we can snake these suckers out of here along the fence. Might as well try it, but right, Boone? Yeah. Let me know what you guys think about this job, how she panned out. Comment it below. And be safe out there. Wouldn't recommend doing what we had to do to get that oak tree out of there. It was definitely, I wouldn't say made us nervous. We were definitely aware that it was very dangerous. So just be safe out there. Approach what you feel comfortable with. And if you can't do that, call somebody to help you. But anyway, hit them buttons for me, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you on the next one. Come on, Boone, get in the truck. Come on. Later.